Barack Hussein Obama II was born on August 4, 1961, in Honolulu, Hawaii, to Stanley Ann Dunham, a white American from Kansas, and Barack Obama Sr., a black Kenyan studying in the United States. His parents met while attending the University of Hawaii at Manoa. Obama's father, Barack Sr., eventually returned to Kenya, leaving Obama and his mother behind. His parents divorced when he was just 2 years old, and Obama's father visited him only once more before dying in a car accident in 1982. Raised by his mother and grandparents, Obama spent his early years in Hawaii, where he attended Punahou School, a prestigious prep academy. Despite facing questions about his identity and belonging due to his mixed-race heritage, Obama found a sense of community and purpose through basketball and academic achievement. His grandmother, Madeline Dunham, played a significant role in his upbringing, instilling in him the values of hard work and perseverance. After high school, Obama moved to Los Angeles to attend Occidental College before transferring to Columbia University in New York City. He majored in political science with a specialization in international relations. Following his graduation in 1983, Obama worked for a year in the business sector before becoming a community organizer in Chicago. Obama's experience as a community organizer in Chicago profoundly influenced his worldview and approach to politics. Working with marginalized communities on the city's south side, he learned the importance of grassroots activism and empowering ordinary people to advocate for change. During this time, Obama also grappled with questions of racial identity and social justice, which would continue to shape his political philosophy throughout his career. In 1991, Obama enrolled in Harvard Law School, where he excelled as a student and became the first black president of the prestigious Harvard Law Review. His election to this position garnered national attention and marked him as a rising star in the legal and political spheres. After graduating magna cum laude in 1991, Obama returned to Chicago, where he practiced civil rights law and taught constitutional law at the University of Chicago Law School. Obama's entry into politics was gradual, but marked by a commitment to grassroots organizing and community engagement. In 1996, he was elected to the Illinois State Senate, representing the 13th District on Chicago's South Side. During his time in the state Senate, Obama focused on issues such as healthcare reform, ethics legislation, and expanding access to education. He gained a reputation as a pragmatic and effective legislator who was willing to work across party lines to achieve results. In 2004, Obama gained national prominence with his keynote address at the Democratic National Convention in Boston. His speech, which emphasized unity and hope over division and fear, catapulted him onto the national stage and fueled speculation about his future ambitions. Later that year, Obama won a landslide victory in the U.S. Senate race in Illinois, becoming only the third African American to be elected to the Senate since Reconstruction. Building on his momentum from the Senate, Obama announced his candidacy for the presidency in February 2007. His campaign, centered around the themes of hope, change, and unity, inspired millions of Americans, particularly young people and minorities, who saw in Obama a transformative figure who could bridge the country's deep divides. During the grueling primary campaign against seasoned politicians like Hillary Clinton, Obama relied on his grassroots organizing skills and innovative use of technology to mobilize supporters and raise record-breaking amounts of money. In June 2008, he secured the Democratic nomination, making history as the first African American to lead a major party ticket for the presidency. In the general election campaign against Republican nominee John McCain, Obama ran on a platform of progressive policies, including healthcare reform, climate change mitigation, and economic revitalization. His message of hope and change resonated with voters disillusioned by the Bush administration's policies and the economic recession. On November 4, 2008, Obama won a decisive victory, capturing 365 electoral votes to McCain's 173 and becoming the 44th President of the United States. Barack Obama's presidency was marked by both historic achievements and significant challenges. Upon taking office in January 2009, he inherited an economy in freefall, 2 ongoing wars in the Middle East, and a deeply divided country grappling with issues of race, healthcare, and immigration. One of Obama's first major legislative accomplishments was the passage of the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act of 2009, a stimulus package aimed at jump-starting the economy and creating jobs. He also signed into law the Affordable Care Act, ACA, commonly known as Obamacare, which expanded access to healthcare and prohibited insurance companies from denying coverage based on pre-existing conditions. In foreign policy, Obama sought to repair America's image abroad and end the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan responsibly. He ordered the successful operation that resulted in the death of Osama bin Laden, the mastermind behind the September 11th attacks in 2011. However, his administration faced criticism for its use of drone strikes and failure to close the Guantanamo Bay detention camp. Despite facing fierce opposition from congressional Republicans, Obama secured significant victories on issues such as marriage equality, immigration reform, and environmental protection. He also prioritized criminal justice reform, commuting the sentences of hundreds of non-violent drug offenders and advocating for measures to address systemic racism in the criminal justice system. Barack Obama's presidency ended in January 2017 after 2 terms in office. Despite facing numerous challenges and entrenched opposition, he left office with high approval ratings and a legacy of progressive reform. His calm demeanour, intellectual acumen, and commitment to public service endeared him to millions of Americans and earned him respect on the world stage. Since leaving the White House, Obama has remained active in public life, focusing on issues such as voter suppression, climate change, and youth leadership. He and his wife, Michelle Obama, founded the Obama Foundation, a non-profit organization dedicated to promoting civic engagement and leadership development around the world. In addition to his philanthropic work, Obama has written several best-selling books, including his memoir, Dreams from My Father, and The Audacity of Hope, which explore his personal journey and political philosophy. He is also in high demand as a speaker and political commentator, offering insight and analysis on current events and the future of American democracy. As one of the most consequential figures of the 21st century, Barack Obama's legacy continues to shape the trajectory of American politics and inspire generations of leaders to strive for a more just and inclusive society.
Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos.